So today there will not be a top five because, as you can see, stock market was cut drastically down. So we're gonna try a little something different today. So to start everything off, we're looking at SPY, and SPY is usually the collection of like the whole stock market in general. So when you see the stock market rise, then more or less you see other companies go in the same direction. Same thing as SPY going down. It's a collection of all the stocks for that day going down as well. So starting off with my favorite, which is AMD. My favorite because you can buy it oversold and sell it overbought. But most of the time you're profitable. This time, you would have kind of got scared with it dipping over. Let's see, it did go up to 6207, dipping all the way down to 59. So that would have been a really bad deal, considering. I mean, you buy it right here. If you like to go by this rule, and you would have gone up about $1, almost $2, and then it dips almost $3. So that would have been a little scary one. And like I said, like the collection of the stock market went down, and it is picking back up. It's correcting itself after hours, but hindsight, you wouldn't have saw this. You would have saw it, got off, and then possibly just waited until after hours. But that's that. Let's look at the next one. It did have a good rise. It did keep rising, even though the rest of the stock market went down. Jets is a collection of like all the airlines: American Airlines, United, JetBlue, Delta, all those companies, and a little bit more Spirit as well. But as you can see, from 8:30, it did dip. It went all the way up to, I would say, the highest it's been. Well, actually, no, but it's the highest it's been in the last couple of days, which is pretty nice if you bought into this today. It is steady after hours, but it did decline. I guess after everything started dipping, it decided to dip as well. Let me post the screenshots of the other ones. Now, earnings did kill Tesla a little bit. You can see after hours it was steady, but as you can see, after hours yesterday it hit another all-time high, and it kind of dipped down. And you would expect it to either stay at the same price or go back up, right? I guess either news that I have not checked out yet, but I figured it was the earnings reports. A lot of earning reports came out at 8, so I figured that would have been the reason why it dipped. Not too sure why, because people have been buying Teslas even during this pandemic, and as you can see, it hasn't affected their overall stock as from what, $1,200 at the beginning of this pandemic, or 800 actually, going all the way up to 17, 16. I mean, there's no reason for them not to keep going up, right? But I guess the earnings made it dip a little bit, and with the stock market going down after 10, I guess you expected everything else to go down as well. Apple, of course, with Apple, they were steady for the most part during the week. They had their ups, they came back down, and they stayed. You would figure it would have gone up again with pre-market hours today, but I guess earnings hit it again, and plus overall stock marketing dropping. You had it dip to what I would say is a new low for the past. Now, a stock that everyone loves, which is Facebook. All the newbies love it, right? It's been steady. Let me go back. It's been steady. It took a little dip. It has its little dips and rises, dips and rises, dips and rises. Today was like no other day, with the whole stock market generally going down again. Like I said, it did dip after 10, and it tried its hardest to come back up, as you can see this by this wick, but it has remained steady. It seems like that might be the new price point for now. But I do expect it to go back up to all-time highs again. Now, with this dip that happened just now, today, I wouldn't expect it to be a constant downward like when the pandemic happened. Um, Only because there's been downs, ups. As you can see, there's always a down, up of the general stock market. I mean, we could look at the Dow Jones if we really wanted to, and we can go to the Dow Jones where it did drop 1.19%, which is not a big drop. I guess considering the prices, it being like $200,000 or whatnot, then yes, yes, it did go down quite a bit, but it was only like $3 it went down today. Same thing with the Nasdaq. Same, or it actually rose a little bit, but it's still lower than what it was yesterday, which it dropped $244. Dow Jones went down 329, and SPY went down 390. So it wasn't a big drop, as in like pandemic wise, like these days. But it was a downfall either way. I would expect everything to come back up as usual, either tomorrow or next week. So I'll keep an eye on those. Like I said, follow my well, like I said last video, follow my YouTube, follow my Facebook, the Trading Circle, and also I got a Patreon. If you're a new stock trader and you're looking for something else other than Robinhood, I do suggest Webull, because you will be able to trade during after hours and pre-market, which is very vital. As you can see with AMD, let's go back to AMD. As you can see with AMD, it went up like crazy after hours, and this would have been a good play. Also, this would have been a good play, and just generally, if you saw it going back up, like right here, you could have bought right here, and you would be up around $4. So, I mean, something to look at, but I will drop the link so you can get 2 free stocks when you sign up with Webull.